Today, I'm going topless. The boat, that is. The boat. The canvas. One of the first projects that we had done when we bought the boat last year was have the canvas replaced. The canvas that was up here was just not what we wanted, so we got this beautiful new full camper back canvas made for us by the good folks at Canadian Yacht Tops. Link in the description to that full video. But since then, as you know, if you've been following along, I've been too busy to clean the boat, let's put it that way. Of course, Anchor Girl keeps the interior of the boat and in around here in the cockpit area spotlessly clean all the time. But the exterior of the boat, that is my purview. So with all the mechanical work that I've been doing, upgrades, poop tank, whatnot, last year and this year, I haven't had a chance to clean this canvas once, and it is starting to show. Unfortunately, or fortunately, we've had a really warm and mostly dry summer. So all the pollution and pollen and just general crap that falls on the canvas doesn't get a chance to naturally rinse off by rainfall, and so it's starting to build up and it's looking a little bit disgusting. So today's project is remove all the canvas from the boat, all the side curtains, everything, take them out, give them a good scrub, dry, and then waterproof. I'm going to show you how I'm going to waterproof them as well. And one other project is, hopefully I'll have time, the radar arch, the caulking around there. If you look up here, there's a plastic track that goes around that the canvas actually slides into, and that is permanently attached there. Now that was there, that was done when the previous canvas went on the boat, and whoever put that in did a really shitty job of caulking it, and it's a mess. And so since we first looked at the boat and decided to buy it, that was one of my priority jobs. Of course, now we're 2 years on and it hasn't been done. So the reason I haven't done it is because I got to take the canvas off to get at it. So hopefully, like I said, I'll have time today, when the canvas is drying, clean all that goop up and re-caulk it so it looks nice and neat and clean like the rest of the boat. Well, the top is off and the boat is naked. I got the canvas pieces set up on the picnic table out front, and so next step is to wash and scrub. That was another warm day, my friends, working out there in the baking sun. But I'm glad Anchor Girl's happy, I'm happy. It came up really good, nice and clean. I got it all waterproof. Now, the trick that I was telling you about, what I use, what we've been using for years on the last boat and the boat before, is simple silicone waterproofing that I get at Canadian Tire. For my American friends, Canadian Tire is just a big box store. It's an automotive / everything store. I'm sure you could find something at Walmart that is pretty much the same. I buy it in a gallon can, and it costs $50 Canadian, so that's probably around 40 bucks US. Excuse me. And just to compare, that's a 3.78 liter container, which is 1 US gallon. When we were getting gas last weekend at the gas dock, at the place that we stopped in, they had it was a less than a 1 liter spray bottle of marine sealant waterproofing, canvas waterproofing, and they wanted 40 bucks for it. So I got 4 times as much for only $10 more. Simply because it's not labeled marine. The stuff that I use is made by a company called Woods, and it's advertised for canvas waterproofing for tents and whatnot, tarps, but it works supreme. I'm sure that pretty much all the marine official waterproofing materials that are on the market are silicone based. Maybe a couple are Teflon based. Now that is the only caveat. If you're going to buy this silicone based waterproofing material, you have to stick with the silicone based. Don't go over to Teflon based because they're not compatible over time. But like I say, we've been using it for years. I just open the can and I fill it into one of those pumper lawn sprayers that you would use to spray weeds and whatnot on your lawn. Again, a unit like that is probably around 30 bucks at Home Depot. So I just put it in and spray it liberally onto the canvas, so much so that it's saturated and it soaks right through, and it's good for the whole season, even into the next season. And a little bit of bonus for us is when I got that container out, there still was silicone in it from our last boat 2 years ago. So I used probably 2/3 of a gallon on the two tops on this boat, but again, it's a bargain at twice the price. So that is it for my boat canvas cleaning and waterproofing. Oh, just one more thing I want to let you know what I used for actually the soap to clean it. It's just those, they're not Tide. What the hell was it? It was Arm & Hammer Oxy cleaning stuff. So it's the same stuff that you would use in your washing machine to clean your clothes. Just those little pods. Throw it in. I threw 2 pods into about a gallon and a half of water in a bucket. Just mix it all up. And I had to do that 3 times for these 2 canvases because the back one I ended up washing twice. So again, it's economical. You don't have to buy anything that is boat specific. It works for me. Again, another caveat. These are the measures that I use on our canvas, and it has always worked well. Just a caution that if you're going to try it yourself, whatever you're going to use for a cleaner, try it on an inconspicuous spot and make sure that you're not going to fade or bleach out the top, as well as the silicone spray. Just make sure, try it on an inconspicuous spot, maybe on one of the side curtains on one of the small panels, and you can see how it works. But again, it works for us, works for me, and I hope you enjoyed that and I hope you learned something. As always, look forward to your comments, and always, as always, please subscribe. The more followers really helps build the channel, and it helps me get some more neat stuff for you, discounts, and even some free giveaways. So I look forward to your support and your comments as always. For now, from another blazingly hot day on the water from Boogaboo, cheers. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe so you don't miss any of the new videos coming out. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Daily updates there, and always lively conversation on Facebook, so you don't want to miss it. And you can also follow us at boatsbeachesandbars.com, where you're going to find even more links to all sorts of neat things, including our online store. And you'll find all the links to everything mentioned up here, down there in the description, so you'll have no excuse not to follow along. Thanks again, and we'll see you soon.